Now let's talk about the arguably most important thing here, and that's real life, not just physiology and what the science says. And that's satiety, that's adherence, that's actual, again, real life. Protein can be one of the more filling macronutrients. I know there's some arguments on here, but it tends to be more filling. It tends to be harder to eat too much of, to overconsume. It can be helpful for controlling hunger. It can be helpful to just sticking to your diet overall. And these things matter, okay? So although you might not need it to optimize, if increasing your protein intake increases your adherence to sticking to the diet, which gets you better results, then it is the better option for you. Now, too little versus too much. So this shouldn't surprise anyone, but yes, I do think you'll run into more issues with too little protein than too much protein. Again, I'm sure that there's an upper limit there, but from what I've seen from clients, adding in some good high quality lean protein sources has only helped pretty much all of their health, wellness, and performance goals. So there's my take on that. All right, practical takeaways. Let's simplify this. What I recommend is going to be somewhere between 0.6 to 1 grams per pound of body weight. Now, if you have a considerable amount of weight to lose, I would go after your goal body weight. So if you weigh 250, but your goal is 180, then go after the 180. Because if you're, again, 300, 400, 500 pounds, you probably don't need that much protein. So just a little bit of nuance there. If you overthink daily totals, then just focus on trying to hit 25 to 40 grams per meal if you're eating around 3 to 4 times a day. That's generally my recommendations for clients, is like just try to have 25 to 30 plus grams of protein per meal. So next time someone asks you how much protein you need, well, first off, give them a spanking for wanting just a simple universal response that fits every single mold, because as I went through, it does kind of depends, but I think you got some general recommendations for where to start or finish your protein intake goals journey. So let me know what you think down below. How much protein are you eating? Do you think you need less? Do you think you need more? Have you found the sweet spots? Share this with a low or high protein freak, and follow for more.